Welcome to another episode of the Conservative Business Journal podcast, hosted by the founder, John DeLemme, where we consistently give the silent majority in America a voice. Now, enjoy the episode. Before you listen to this podcast episode, here's a special offer from MyPillow and the CBJ team.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. For a limited time, you can get a queen-size premium MyPillow for the lowest price ever. Regularly $69.98, now only $29.98. You can adjust MyPillow's patented fill so you have the exact support you need regardless of your sleep position. It comes with a 10-year warranty, it's washable and dryable so it stays healthy, and it's 100% made in the USA. I'm also going to give you deep discounts on all my MyPillow products, including my Giza Dream bed sheets, my mattress toppers, bath towels, and so much more. That's $29.98 for a queen-size premium MyPillow, the lowest price ever, and deep discounts on all my MyPillow products.
And now, go to MyPillow.com and use promo code CBJ to take up to 66% off your entire purchase.
Hey guys, John DeLemme here, the founder of Conservative Business Journal and a host of the CBJ Real News Podcast Show. And tonight's show is titled, Biden Calls We the People Terrorists as Taliban Beats, Rapes, and Murders. I mean, this is when you talk about why we founded the Conservative Business Journal. The Conservative Business Journal was founded to conserve and protect something from harm or corruption. What is happening right now in Afghanistan is brutal. And it's just beginning. And I'm going to show some quick video clips tonight. I want to make sure all of you do share this video. Those of you that do follow me on Telegram, the Rumble replay is available for you immediately to watch and share. And tonight we'll be showing some videos you won't see on most of conservative media outlets, especially those of you that still play games and they're not really speaking the truth. This is brutal. What's happening right now. I had a conversation today with a retired Navy SEAL that was in Afghanistan for many years of his career, and it was a very intense conversation. So I want to open up tonight with the video where Joe Biden has labeled we the Patriots terrorists. Watch this, and then I will share with you, and I'm going to comment on it, unpack. I'm going to show some videos from Afghanistan, and then we're going to give you guys some action to take and some reality to really wake up. There's more of us than them here in America, and Joe Biden's a complete dope. We know that by now. I've been saying it from the beginning that Joe Biden's a criminal, he's a thief. He's really just the front man for Obama. Obama is running the country, him and the cabal. And as you know, he was Muslim Brotherhood. And now you see what's going on in Afghanistan is brutal.
Well, DHS says this new terrorism advisory is not based on any actual threats or plots, but it says there's a rise in anti-government rhetoric. Some of it is opposition to COVID public health rules like mask and vaccine measures. Some calls for violent action are based on claims of election fraud or a belief that Donald Trump can be reinstated. And DHS says the coming 20th anniversary of the 9/11.
So we're going to pause the slide right there. It says potential terror threats, opposition to COVID measures, claims of election fraud, belief Trump can be reinstated, and 9/11 anniversary and religious holidays. Take a real good look, and if you don't think we're in epic biblical times of warfare right now, that's why I'm doing tonight's show in the Faith Stands and Fear Run shirt, which is available on our conservativemarketplace.com, conservativemarketplace.com. We are in epic times battle here in America, and we the people fight back. You know, we're in heavy preparation mode for our amazing event coming up this weekend, Friday and Saturday in Naples, Florida, August 20th, August 21st. We were going back and forth today with Pastor Greg Locke, Rebecca Friedrichs out of California. It's going to be an amazing event. Guys, you got to be around the right people. Take a real good look at this, what I'm looking at right there. Opposition to COVID measures, claims of election fraud, belief Trump can be reinstated, 9/11 anniversary and religious holidays. That's possible terror threats. Meanwhile, right now in Afghanistan.
We'll go back to that, John, because opposition to COVID measure means we don't want to get the shot or wear the mask. So we're terrorists. Yeah,
we're terrorists because I'm not going to wear a face diaper or get experimental gene therapy. I'm not going to be a lab rat, and I'm not going to wear a face diaper.
And because we believe the election was stolen.
And we believe the election was stolen. I started the Biden scam series, and you can see there's like 39 people watching live. You know, we received millions and millions of downloads through our podcast app. Make sure you do have a podcast app on your smartphone. I'll be going through that here in a little bit. You know, we would do shows, and I posted this on Twitter, and I posted this on Telegram, and I posted this on Facebook. But I had some troll go, well, Dilemma, you got no views. Oh, I got millions of listens. We would have shows with 42 and 37,000 people on. But all of a sudden they realize we're not backing down, we're not cowering down, we're not playing games. And I'm still on Facebook, still on Twitter, but they censor us. You can't find us. We disappear. That's why, and for those of you coming to our event, I'm really going to reinforce this daily news show, the real news. So because we're not going to wear a mask, we believe the election was stolen, and we're going to celebrate the 20th anniversary of September 11th. We're terrorists. There's more of us than them. Just remember that. But we, the people, fight back. Make sure you're here this weekend. We had 2 people today secure the VIP ticket. It's going to be amazing in Naples, Florida. So.
But not celebrate the anniversary, but obviously remember.
Yeah, remember it and come together as Americans and really celebrate how proud we are to protect the country.
Right, yeah.
And realize we're not going to cower down to the radical. Joe Biden is a sleazeball. He's a front man for Obama and a deep, deep state. And rhinos in the establishment are a major problem. Any Republican who's moved on from the 2020 election, you're an embarrassment. This election, the integrity has to be, that's all the Delta variant is right now, is a distraction from the audits. That's all it is a total distraction from the audits. And I appreciate all of you that are sharing this, and I appreciate those of you following us on Telegram. And make sure you do share it right now. Those of you that are on Rumble, back to the video. Here we go.
11 attacks and religious holidays later this year could be catalysts for violence. The last terror advisory was issued in May. It expired today. This new one says domestic extremism remains a threat priority. Lester.
All right, Pete.
Domestic terrorism remains a threat. Thank you, Marlene Dowd. You're awesome. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for being a supporter of the CBJ Rowlings podcast show. So I challenge all of you right now in Afghanistan. There are I'll be very direct. There are kids right now being raped, murdered, and killed. Afghanistan is a complete disaster.
But we're the terrorists.
That's why, and I say this to all of you, that's why we are the real news. I'm going to show a video right now that actually is from Australia. It's a 4-minute video breaking down let me show you the first video that I was sent today from someone that got some videos from the inside of Afghanistan here. So here we go. Take a look at the bodies on the streets in Afghanistan. Do you see that right there? That's happening right now, and that dope, that front man, and there's 3 or 4 Bidens. There's you see one of them walking like that. Take a look at Biden's earlobe. I mean, this is deep, deep state, boys and girls. They're brutalizing and destroying and murdering people right now. And there's American journalists. There's Americans in Afghanistan right now. That this is Benghazi at times a million. Benghazi. So I want you guys to realize this as I continue playing this. I mean, take a look, and that's just they're pulling them out of their houses. Anyone that assisted the U.S. I had a conversation with someone today, and been in Afghanistan many times as a warrior, and anyone that assisted the U.S. knocking on the door, raping the children, and in Islam extreme faith, is that even if you have, and I'm just going to be very direct, because we have to get it true, even if you have sex with a boy, as a guy, they rape little boys, they're still considered a virgin to Allah. It's evil. It's Satan. This is going on right now as Joe Biden at Camp David, and Kamala Harris, who knows what she's doing. That's why we the people, thank you, Nicole, for sharing. That's why we the people fight back peacefully and start making decisions locally, exposing them, holding politicians, stop being fake rhinos, friggin' establishing people to joke. I mean, look at that. The Taliban is taking over. Look, killing people. I mean, that's why we were banned and censored, but that's why I appreciate you guys that obviously follow us on Rumble, follow us on Telegram, and be in my email list, and you receive everything going on right now. But we're domestic terrorists because we don't want to take a vaccine shot. Are you a freaking idiot? Because you don't want to take an experiment. I haven't taken any vaccine. I haven't taken a prescription in ever. I'm 56 years of age. I believe in health. My dad's 92 and very, very healthy. We just made a video tonight in Boca Raton. This isn't a game. Biden calls us domestic terrorists because we don't want to take a vaccine or wear a face diaper. Yesterday we saw somebody basically they were double masking and they had a double mask in their kids, right? Mm-hmm. The amount of fear being created, that's why the hat next to me says, "Don't tread on my freedom." And who invested in this? This was Paul, right? Paul Atwell, been a listener from the beginning of the podcast show. And remember, this is available on Conservative Marketplace. You guys can go to the word conservative, then the word marketplace, conservativemarketplace.com. You will see a full array of patriotic products, and I'll go through that during the sponsorship section. But this is serious right now in America. That's why we the people fight back. And that's why they're going after gun control. I want to show a quick clip of Frank Valentine. And Frank was a guest on my show Friday. Frank's one of our featured speakers at the upcoming We the People Fight Back event. Here's Frank.
That the new government did, USSR, they took away the guns from the people.
One of the first things they did.
One of the first things, yes, absolutely. And you will see it's not really the only example. I mean, if you look through the modern history, you will see a lot of examples where the new government becomes into power, and the very first thing they do is they take away. I mean, look at Hitler. The first thing that he did whenever he came and took over the whole party, he took away the guns from people. He disarmed people, and that really should tell you something.
I mean, that's what that's Frank Valentine is one of our featured speakers. He's the founder of FirearmsAmerica.org. He'll be speaking at We the People Fight Back event. That's why they're going after the Second Amendment, and that's why it's brutal in Afghanistan right now, guys. And this is just beginning. This week is going to be astronomically brutal. There's no policies at all when it comes to destruction. There's no border policy. There's no economic policy. There's no infrastructure policy. And Mitch McConnell is a friggin' idiot. Mitch McConnell was challenging Trump on the infrastructure bill, and then he just backed the Nancy Pelosi complete Ponzi scheme infrastructure bill. Guys, those of you that are Republicans, wake up. You must be a conservative and vote Republican. Republican establishments are brutal. So it's so important. They're trying to make us domestic terrorists because we won't take a vaccine shot. Well, my dad is 92, and here's a video we just made, and they're not taking a jab. It's experimental gene therapy. You become a lab rat. We spoke with someone tonight where a friend of theirs took the jab, right?
Yep.
2 days later, they were on life support.
It's the nurse. She had to
take it. Had to take it. And make sure you guys, look, make sure you guys are tied into Conservative Business Journal. We released literally, Lynn Wood shared two of our writings on his Telegram to 833,000 subscribers. Conservative Business Journal, we have amazing contributors and writers. We have released some serious reports about that vaccine, COVID vaccine for kids, for exemptions about getting the vaccine. So make sure you do go to conservativebusinessjournal.com. Take a look at all it's many of the articles and the last 5 or 10 articles we published, and make sure that you are tied into my email list. Make sure you're receiving by email our updates. They're scared of us. To receive updates, just go to cbjupdates.com, cbjupdates.com. And throughout the entire video show, you see streaming on the bottom here. It says how you can listen to our podcast show every day, how you can support the conservative businesses, and obviously how you can get the news update by email. Because so many of you, when we had, like I said to Lorene Falco, who I see is on, Lorene, you're awesome. When, we had 37 to 50,000 people live, where'd they go? Facebook doesn't want them to watch us anymore. And that's why we drive them over to our email list is enormous. Our website gets a tremendous amount of traffic. That's why our events almost completely sold out this weekend, coming, 200 people from 22 different states. So now I want to show a full 4-minute video, a breakdown what's going on in Afghanistan. It was made by Sky Australia, which is tremendous. So guys, here we go. And make sure you guys are on Rumble. Make sure you guys are chatting, sharing, commenting, all that good stuff. And on Rumble, sometimes when you're on Rumble, if you're on a desktop, you have to refresh and then you have to comment. On mine, I have to do that. And then when you're on a smartphone watching on Rumble, you can comment in a live chat. So we really encourage chatting on Rumble right now, and I encourage all of you to go over to Rumble, subscribe. We're about to clear 38,000 subscribers on a Rumble channel, so make sure, and every day our show is replayed on Rumble. That's where our show, Facebook sometimes disappears. So make sure you guys do follow us on Rumble. Just go to rumble.com, search on the top, just search CBJ Real News. Same thing for Telegram, search CBJ Real News, and then you can subscribe, follow, and it's very important. So as we play this, enjoy it. Enjoy it meaning not enjoy it where you're having fun watching, and just realize this is real news. This is why they're threatened by us. I mean, Biden calls us, we the people, terrorists, this friggin' moron, this scam artist, thief, dope, beyond dementia. He's got a demonic spirit. All of them around them. I mean, you guys are embarrassment. Your time is coming. I mean, your time is coming. What went on with Pharaoh? What went on with Goliath? Your time is coming. Your time is coming.
Appearing on the streets, they were emptying fast. Within minutes, helicopter gunships appeared over the presidential palace and government buildings in the center of Kabul. Anti-missile systems firing chaff into the air. The Taliban had entered the city and the American pilots knew it. For hours they circled above, but there was nothing they could do to stop the takeover of the capital. Occasional gunfire ripped through the air. Throughout the day, Chinook helicopters ferried United States Embassy staff to the international airport. Road moves deemed far too dangerous. It harked back to the images of the ignominious retreat of the US from Vietnam. An image President Biden said wouldn't be repeated, but this still photograph may well come back to haunt the president in the days to come. In Kabul, crowds gathered to welcome the Taliban. They greeted speakers with enthusiasm.
I hear a lot of shouting.
Near the presidential palace, I watched as the Taliban entered the very heart of this country's government.
I think it's a procession of the Taliban. Yes, it is. There's the white flag, and they're coming down the street just next to us.
Inside the presidential palace, they rammed home this remarkable takeover, posing in the offices of power, a power that after 2 decades of trying has failed to...
I mean, look at this right here, guys. This is
of the
complete
Taliban.
debacle.
Yes, it is. There's the white flag, and they're coming down the street just next to us.
Inside the presidential palace, they rammed home.
So this is where, the way Biden, quote unquote, did it. They left warfare material. They left all of the weapons to fight with. They left everything there.
Black Hawk helicopters.
Black Hawk helicopters. They left journalists, Americans there. This was completely set up by Obama. It's just a fact. It's brutal. They're going to Taliban, letting them out of jail. I mean, Navy SEALs that risked their lives, that arrested these animals, were in jail. They're seeing them getting released on Taliban TV, just getting released while there's Americans in the same country. They're pure evil. I mean, this is, and you got Joe Biden calling us terrorists because we're not going to get a vaccine or wear a mask. It's a very serious CBJ Real News podcast show. Remember, what we do is we bring you no holds barred, uncensored real news to wake people up, to empower them, to encourage them. This is what's going on. That's why we can't wait for this weekend to be around so many empowered people who are willing. I'm opening up a story about Ohio that's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, Allie Q said Biden could have at least picked up the huge cache of weapons that was left behind for the Taliban. Well, that was part of his plan.
It's part of his plan. I mean, if you look at this, I mean, if you look at what's set up, I mean, they left weapons there. They leave. There's Americans there. I mean, it's absolutely brutal. Yeah, Joe Biden, Clinton is fake. He's fake. He's a criminal. He's a thief. There's 3 different Bidens. That's why he's always wearing a mask. It's a joke. The election was totally stolen. That's why they banned us everywhere and censored us. But that's why we're building up our Rumble channel, building up our Telegram channel. Make sure you guys share it, Telegram and Rumble. And then make sure you do, when you guys go to our website, cbjrealnews.com, every show is on there. So that's how you watch the daily show, cbjrealnews.com, or like the way I listen to it. When I actually listen to some of my shows, the replays, I have the app on my smartphone. But I'll talk about that here in a few minutes. So, guys, to get the app, you just go to cbjrealnews.com. There's 4 words. Get the app now on the top. Go to your smartphone, hit that, and we're on every podcast platform, whatever platform you have on your phone to listen to podcasts. Boom, subscribe. It's free listen. And then there's a search feature, and you can search out your favorite episodes. There's hundreds of episodes. So continue with this debacle going on.
This remarkable takeover, posing in the offices of power, a power that after 2 decades of trying has failed to finish them. The tension in Kabul has been at bursting point. As we left our hotel to see what was going on, the Taliban were right in front of us. They stared, but let us pass. It won't be like this for long. These streets are usually heaving with people and cars. They were deserted. Traffic jams are a permanent fixture here. The reason are
Sorry about that. That's why we need. That's why the treasonous. I don't even know where I was at with that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was reading the comment on Rumble from GetTech68. It says treasons, Biden, round them up and arrest the traitors. I agree with you on that. And once again, I was reading the Rumble chat because I obviously see the Facebook chat here. But I'm driving all of you over to Rumble to be very interactive on Rumble. On Rumble, if you're watching on your smartphone, you have to log in and you could chat on a smartphone right below it. It flows awesome. And if you're watching on a desktop, sometimes you have to comment and hit refresh and comment below the video. So those of you that are not following Rumble yet, rumble.com, search CBJ Real News, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the replays in Rumble and take part in chat on there. So start to move over to there. Because if you're watching me now on any of the social media platforms, you may see me tonight and disappear. We're live every night. We didn't do a show last night because we were in heavy prep for our event, but we're live every night. And there was someone on Telegram that I posted, and they said, I wonder where you went. I didn't see you. We've been live. He missed me for months. So guys, stay tied in. Stay tied in. If you only follow me on Facebook, you're probably going to lose the show. Okay? So go to rumble.com, CBJ Real News, subscribe. Go to Telegram, CBJ Real News. Follow me on Telegram and ultimately get in my email database. We have tens of thousands of you. And the way you do that is go to CBJ Updates and put your email in. And why am I heavily promoting? Because they're trying to keep the real news away from you, separated.
Donna put a comment on Facebook. Can you see that one?
Donna said the old Biden administration has a mad, huge mess of everything. I pray for the people of Afghanistan. I pray for America. Truly a very sad day for everyone. This would have never happened under Trump. Absolutely, 1,000%. And
I'm curious about nobody.
I mean, they did this in 7 months. Remember, all the friggin' idiots, all the trolls come on my show. Where's the trolls? It's your boy Biden. How's he doing? I did a video tonight at the gas station. It was $98 to fill up Christie's truck. $98. That's why God is going to move. But God's also going to protect, like the Gideon. He protected the Gideon warriors. He protected David. So back to this video. It's occurring right now. This is happening right now in Afghanistan.
Army and police checkpoints. Now, though, we pass through unimpeded. These heavily armed mini fortresses now unmanned. Once again, the Afghan soldiers have melted away.
Well, in just a very short while after the arrival of the Taliban and news had spread through the city, the streets are really empty. I mean, we were here only a day or so ago, and in the hours from this morning we could see it was absolutely chock-a-block with people. Now it's pretty quiet, pretty empty. A lot of people have just gone home. There's no real sort of authority on the streets anymore.
This population knows what's coming. Some of the changes are subtle. No jeans and T-shirts now. They've changed into traditional shalwar kameez clothing, and there's no women to be seen. And no images of women on beauty salon windows either. Whitewashed, even as the president talked like he was still in charge.
There is a clear need that the National Directorate of Security, alongside the police and Afghan army, take responsibility of the security of all citizens, as per my order to the Defence Minister and the Interior Minister. It is our responsibility, and God willing, we will carry out the responsibility in its best manner.
You know what drives me crazy? All these friggin' idiots. Like there's one idiot that I go on Facebook just to see what she's up to. She's a so-called Christian, goes to church, runs a Bible study, and she's anti-conservatives. See what they said about women? There's no women to be seen. They're raping them left and right.
Plus they have to hide.
They have to hide. Where are you now? I know Trump's a racist and women don't like. Are you just really friggin' that stupid? That's how stupid people are. John, that's pretty strong. Don't follow me. Don't follow me then. We the people fight back. It infuriates me to see how ignorant people are, especially the evangelicals for Biden. Because you guys could be a complete dope. How do you feel now? You know, you really don't. I had an hour and a half conversation today with someone who spent 12 years in Afghanistan. You don't really understand what's going to go down in the next week to 2 weeks. This is why we, the people, must fight back, stand strong, be vocal, be proud, understand freedom of speech, understand Second Amendment, be to our event, be around people like Pastor Greg Locke, be around like Dr. Linda Leaf Tarver, Lieutenant Stephen Rogers, I'm going to show right here. Get encouraged, get empowered. Let me finish with this. Let me finish this video, then I'll continue.
The president's words of security infer order. At the airport, there wasn't much of that to be seen. There's a mad scramble to get on flights that have been cancelled and onto military flights to which there's no access. The roads clogged with traffic and Afghan military vehicles, moving in all directions, but mainly away from the Taliban. On the roadside, the latest arrivals from battles around the country drag their belongings along the dusty roads, looking for somewhere to stay. None will forget the day the Taliban returned. Their 20-year war is won. Stuart Ramsey, Sky News, Kabul.
Namu is
I mean, it's brutal. Namu, you're awesome. Namu, Caroline, I pronounce your last name?
Carolyn, yeah.
Carolyn, you're awesome. You're friends with, I know, with Dr. Linda Lee Tarver. I'm so proud of you coming on in from Michigan for our event. I'm so excited to meet you face to face. And as Namu said, she said, John, let me thank you for this show. It's definitely an eye-opener. White House occupant has zero understanding on foreign policy. The radical revolution is not coming. It's in full swing. We're standing on a precipice of a second freedom revolution against the criminal minds of leftists who, by definition, deprive rights. I strongly believe that socialism represents a threat to America's founding ideals of freedom, equality, self-governance, and that's the reason and the White House occupant. And is there anything more? I can't read any more on that. I don't know.
I can, instead of being quick to point out, yeah, I just lost it too.
Because it's, I mean, it's, but
yeah.
But that's what you're going to, you are going to get so encouraged and so empowered to be at our event. I'm so excited you're coming in to meet some incredible people, because all of you are warriors right now. All of you are warriors. Remember, you know, when I did the Biden scam series, and, you know, I've been podcasting for years, you know, I've interviewed Newt Gingrich, Judge Janine, Sean Spicer, Dominant Silk, Aaron Perini with Director of Communications for President Trump. I interviewed 12 people in the Trump administration. I interviewed Tim Marta live at one of the rallies. I've been doing this for many years. And once we really unpacked the depth of the criminal activity of Biden, they banned us on YouTube. I think tonight we might be on, we're on your channel, right? Which we've already got 2 strikes, and even so that's going to be gone. We would just experiment how fast we'd lose the second channel. That's why we had millions and millions of views on our main channel over the years and all that good stuff. And that's why it's so important, guys. I'll keep repeating it to make sure you follow us on Rumble. Rumble.com, put in CBJ Real News, subscribe, and also Telegram, because it replays it there. You won't miss them. But, like, you got to realize right now that it's all about family and freedom. And I want to show a video I made tonight with my dad, who's 92. We just made this earlier this evening. We went down to see my parents tonight. So we actually made this video right here. I make sure you guys come out. Namu was coming in from Michigan. Coming in from Michigan was We the People Fight Back event. Made a decision. Coming, her and her husband, correct?
Yeah.
Coming in. Was it?
Patrick
was coming in. Her and her husband Patrick. It's tremendous. That's serious. Well, God is going to bless their path, protect their path, rebuke the devourer for their sake, because they're making a commitment. You know, I've written 20 books, and my most two popular words is commitment and leadership. And I think I'm so fired up about the event. I want to show a quick 60-second promo video promoting We the People Fight Back event. And there's less than 10 VIP tickets. Our events, classroom style. Everyone takes notes. We got a 20-page workbook. We went through the whole schedule today. It is going to be an epic, out of this world event. Most people just sit around, play games on Facebook all week and message and keyboard warrior. Oh my God, I got put in jail. Meanwhile, you're going to have Namu and Patrick learning, making decision, learning, getting empowered, getting around people like Lieutenant Stephen Rogers, Dr. Linda Lee Tarver, Rebecca Friedrichs, Alan Francine Fosdick. Just amazing champions coming in from all around the country. It's powerful. Here we go. Even as I watch it, I get so empowered because I know all the speakers. I mean, And I know they're experts. So guys, make sure you're here, 561-847-3467, 561-847-3467, or visit WeThePeopleFightBackEvent.com, or you can call it, or you can call a text, or you can email team, T-E-A-M, team at conservativebusinessjournal.com and say ticket. Pastor Greg Locke. We will communicate with Pastor Greg Locke today. How else was Pastor Greg Locke, right?
Someone said, what does that have to do with the Taliban? Everything.
Everything.
If we don't fight the evil
here. If we don't fight the evil here, we don't fight. If you're not confident enough to do what Hallie and Steve did in Ohio, if everyone did what Hallie and Steve has done in Ohio, I'm opening up with a story of someone who's 81, someone who's 73. If half the room this weekend does what they did, we'll change the country. She would give you tangible action steps to implement locally in your marketplace to take the country back. That's a difference.
And so that evil doesn't come here.
So the evil doesn't come here. So Biden would have never got in because you guys would have been strong enough, because conservatives are too nice. They don't stand by faith. They don't not fight back physically, they fight back with being vocal, being strong in your community. When I open up, Steve is 81. Hallie is 73. When I open up, they came to our April event from Ohio. They're booked once again. They're one of the sponsors and supporters coming in for the event from Ohio, 81 and 73. When I open up with an email that we wrote together 6 weeks ago, because she said enough is enough and God has opened the floodgates. This is very, very important. So that's what it has to do. You can't do it. They want to quarantine you. They want to keep you alone. They want to keep you full of fear. They want to keep you afraid. Why? What do you think? The mail-in ballots, the friggin' face diaper, sitting home alone, being fearful, shutting down. You know, right now I have over 250,000 followers in Facebook. Maybe 15 people are on Facebook watching it. I mean, there's way more on Rumble. There'll be tens of thousands of listens during the replay through our email list, our website, obviously our podcast app. It's very, very important. But that's what they want to intimidate you. They want to scare you. Not going to happen. Pastor Greg Locke will be here live. Calling this is awesome with Greg Locke.
Here, you know, every week the media is ruthless in the things that they say about me and our church because of the bold statements that I make every single Sunday. Well, we just went back 7 months, and I want you to see this clip, because this clip got me in a lot of vitriolic, hate-filled trouble with the media and with our critics. But the Lord led me to say this, and now we've seen that it's come true.
I figure since it's first Sunday of the year, I might as well get it all out so I ain't got to mess with it no more. Oh, Cuomo, that joker ain't staying in power. God's going to bring the whole thing down. It's all going to come toppling down.
I also said this in the exact same message, and you can count on one thing. This is what comes next.
Now I'm putting my neck on the line now. I ain't never done nothing like this.
You see, please, everyone pay attention. This is so important. See what Sabrina just said? Sabrina said, I had to find you. I no longer see your post. Copy that, please. That's Facebook. Okay, look, guys, I am like, in the name of Jesus, I am praying for supernatural social media distractions to get focused. You must, guys, all of you that want the real news, you must follow us on Telegram. Okay? And if you're not on Telegram, download the Telegram app and then search CBJ Real News. Join the channel, and Rumble. Just go to rumble.com, put in CBJ Real News, and subscribe. Because Facebook, especially if you watch my shows a lot, they will block you from seeing stuff going on. And ultimately, make sure you are in our email database. We have. This is what, when we got massively sensitive, that's our email list. They can't take that from us. So make sure you guys do visit CBJ Updates, CBJUpdates.com, and put your email in. And we send out 11 a.m. We send out every morning we have some of the greatest contributors, some of the greatest writers, and it's so important. So we do a show every single day. And Facebook, we're the enemy. So make sure you guys are on a Rumble, and make sure you're on Rumble. You guys are commenting, sharing, and getting involved in a chat. Remember, on the smartphone, you have to log in and you can chat just like Facebook under the video. And my wife Christy's in there. That's John Lemmy's my wife commenting. She'll communicate with you. And then on a desktop or a laptop, or I believe also on an iPad, it's under the video, and sometimes you have to refresh to keep commenting. but it's so important. So Sabrina, that's what's going on. I mean, this is, especially when you show videos like this with Pastor Greg Locke. So here we go. Back to Greg.
But I'm going to obey. God Almighty is about to dethrone Nancy Pelosi. It's about to happen. He's about to dethrone that baby butchering mongrel. About to dethrone that woman. I'm telling you right now, if New York doesn't repent, if New York doesn't turn around, if New York doesn't get right with God, if New York don't recall that crazy, wicked, vile mayor and governor they got, you better know something. God's going to reach up. He's going to destroy that place. It's going to be desolate. It's going to be laid waste. And I'm telling you, if we do not get right with God in 2021, we ain't going to get another space of grace. This is it right here. This is it. This is
And guys, Pastor Greg Locke, live at our event. How awesome is that going to be?
Great.
Remember, and there's not 40,000 people at the event. There's 200 people, controlled environment, very secure environment, tremendous champions. It's going to be an amazing event, guys. We the People Fight Back event. I don't know what you could be doing and not be here. This is where we the people fight back. Greg Locke will be live, also with Lieutenant Stephen Rogers. I want to share a quick video of Lieutenant Stephen Rogers. He was on the show. He's one of the keynote speakers at our event, coming in from New Jersey. So he talks about the national security policy. As a lieutenant in the Navy for many years, law enforcement for 40 years of his life. He was an advisor in the Trump 2016, Trump 2020 campaign.
The nation they had to think twice before they crossed Donald Trump.
That's right.
So he rebuilt our country regarding our national security. Now look at the mess we're in. President Trump's not in office, and as a result, you've got Chinese fighter jets flying over Taiwan. You've got Vladimir Putin building troops and forces, not only, by the way, John, on the Ukraine border, but unbeknown to a lot of Americans, and this is out there, you just got to find it, Russia is building submarine bases in the Arctic. Kind of chilling to think what they're going to do with that. So our national security is in jeopardy, and I fear that President Xi will be the guy that's going to pull a trigger, and it may be on Taiwan, and we're going to have a hard time responding.
I mean, this is why, guys. People say, you know, I believe in faith. That's why I'm wearing our Faith Stands Fear Run shirt tonight, which is available on conservativemarketplace.com. Guys, make sure you visit conservativemarketplace.com. That's how we cancel the cancel culture. There's numerous patriotic businesses there. 5% of proceeds goes to Heartbeat of Miami Pregnancy Care Clinic. Free shipping and handling on all the purchases. Proudly show for your support. We have a right away of all patriotic hats, our pins, Dr. Chris's book, Faith Stands Fear on t-shirt line, tank top line, our Faith Stands Fear on red, white, and blue wristbands, which everybody loves. Incredible artwork in there. I'm just saying that because this is how we there's more of us than them. But you got to stand up. You got to be vocal. You got to be proud. And what is going on right now in Afghanistan is most news coverage will not, look, let me tell you something. Most conservatives will not say this. Young boys are being raped right now in Afghanistan, and the men are still considered virgins in the eyes of Islam and Allah. You won't say that because you're afraid of your YouTube channel. I'm not. My whole goal is to inspire and encourage one person to stand up and make a decision in this country and fight locally. Not physically, but be the person, be the David, be the Gideon, be the one God can trust to stand strong. It's so important. Be the one that stands strong. And, I had a conversation today with a Navy SEAL, and for about an hour and a half. And what's going on in Afghanistan, and he's going to be sending me some more videos and some more things going on, is we have to let people know, and all the people right now, to vote for all the ones, all the trolls, look, how you feel now? How do you feel now with Biden? Huh? Biden's a criminal. He's beyond dementia. He's demonic. He's anti-American. This is being run by Obama. I mean, they literally left the weapons in Afghanistan then let the people out of jail, the terrorists, to get the weapons to go kill people from the U.S. that are in there right now. Do the recipe there. Just understand this. Do the recipe. Do the recipe. Hello, Maria. Maria goes, greetings from the Hispanic American in Virginia. You're awesome. You're awesome, Maria. That's Maria who gave us the. No, that's not Maria who gave us the. Maria, you're the other awesome Maria. Thank you, Anna. Anna, you're awesome being on. Make sure all of you guys who are on Facebook, guys, please follow us on Rumble and Telegram in case we disappear. And make sure you guys, we have hundreds right now, and soon we'll have tens of thousands on Rumble. We have 38. We're going to pass 38,000 subscribers soon. So make sure you guys, when you subscribe, make sure you click get notified when we go live. And all the replays are on us. You can watch the replays. You can comment in the replays also. So you can comment in the replays because they're scared of us. They're scared of the truth. I mean, they're scared. I mean, I said that, Maria, I said it about Biden. I mean, I said Biden was and Justin Sheffield, who was a Navy SEAL, has been on my show numerous times. Here's what he said about Joe Biden.
China, I mean, listen, these guys let China bend us over completely. Russia, come on, man. Biden, we know what he gave to Russia. He said what he gave to Russia, and that's what we know of, right? Iran, a brick of money in the back of a plane. What happened to all that, by the way? You ever heard anything else about that? No. We're letting prisoners go from Gitmo, guys that killed innocent civilians, number one, but also Americans. They're in Gitmo, and we're going to do some trade. I mean, these guys are scumbags. Joe Biden is a scumbag. He talks about veterans, all with these fallen angels. First of all, fallen angel is a demon in my mind. Don't ever compare us to fallen angels. Okay, we're veterans, we're soldiers, we love our country, we stand for the flag, hands over our heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this country, and this is why we have to get President Trump. We got to get him 4 more years, man.
And guys, you'll be hearing more from Justin here. I've interviewed Justin 3 times on my podcast. I haven't been doing this for like 3 months. I've interviewed Justin 3 times. I interviewed As in Benghazi. I interviewed Will Chesney, who wrote a book in honor of his dog Cairo. Cairo was the dog that went into the Bin Laden compound. He was one of the SEAL Team 6 members. So I've been podcasting. I've had now over 80 million downloads of my podcast series. I've been doing this for many, many years. I just didn't start this 4, 5, 6 months ago. That's why we're a threat against them. And tonight I'm very focused on realize this is evil. This is demonic, Satan, evil. Islam is evil. But that's why we, the people, have to fight back. And that's important. And Donna, yes, we need Trump back yesterday, but we, the people, have to be the Trump in our neighborhood. We have to be strong. We have to be exposed. People, do you know this is going on in Afghanistan? Do you know this is happening? Do you know there's bodies in the side of the road like this? And this is why we can't let this happen in America. We can't let this happen. I mean, this is a video from inside Afghanistan that was sent to me today. Here we go. This is brutal. Yeah, I am showing this. Someone said, why I'm showing this? Why? This is the truth. And they're sending millions of people through the border. What would you say, Chrissy, while I was showing that? Cheryl, please.
No, I just said I I said, these are, you know, the people that are being drugged out of their houses and killed are the people like the translators and other people that helped the military there for over 20 years. They're people that helped the United States, innocent people. So instead of giving those people asylum, some of those people asylum here in America, Joe Biden left them there, but yet he's allowing illegals and criminals and dangerous people to infiltrate America over our southern border.
And that's why, guys, are you this vocal about it? When you go to your dry cleaner, when you go to grocery store, people know how you stand. Like, are you wearing a hat that says "Don't tread on my freedom"? Are you wearing a hat that says talk about Trump? I mean, all of you guys should be wearing this hat. Don't blame me. I voted for Trump. Wear this. Piss everybody off. Wear it. Step out. Be proud. Be the voice in your area. Be the voice. Or wear the one. This is my wife's favorite hat. We the people are pissed. You can see that with the light here in the studio. We the people are pissed. Man, what an event we're going to have this weekend. And that's why it comes down to protecting the Second Amendment. This is happening because this is terrorism. This is Islam, which is Satan. This is why this is why God is rising up the Davids. God is rising up the Esthers. God is rising up the Gideons, the Noahs who built the ark. I didn't see rain. I'm building. That's when I made the comment yesterday. The idiot. You said, well, John, you have no views in your Facebook videos. I'm like, you friggin' idiot. We would have 30 to 60,000 a show. And that's just when I started going live on live stream. I've been podcasting for about 4 years for Conservative World. Any of you, Newt Gingrich, Judge Zanine, Sean Spicer, Charlie Kirk, Liz Wheeler, Dana Lausch. It's not a game to me. We are a threat with the real news. This is sickening. This is what they're trying to do in America, to take your guns, defund the police, all the radical stuff going on. I mean, New York City is a mess. New York City is a mess. No law enforcement in Chicago. You know, we posted something once again in Conservative Business Journal, a phenomenal article about Mayor Lightfoot. She's a dope. All right. Back to the video. That's just dead bodies in the street. The Taliban, extreme radical terrorism, terrorists, and Obama, who's a Muslim Brotherhood. And there's, look, there's 3 Bidens. Just go on DuckDuckGo and just to put Google DuckDuckGo, put Biden's earlobe in. Biden's a criminal. He's a front man. That's just a fact. That's why it is so important. Guys, look. Be at this event with us. Be in a room with not establishment rhinos or politicians getting paid off. We're just saying, let's move on from 2020.
Get the vaccine.
Get the vaccine. I'm so friggin' sick and tired of that. Who's that other dope that's on Fox? The one that's the female Fauci. I can't stand her. The one with all the plastic surgery. Yeah. She gets on my 9th friggin' nerve. Jeanette telling kids to take the vaccine. How disgraceful, because you're a Fox contributor. How disgraceful are you that you know that alternative gene, that's harmful for kids, but you are a paid pundit. It is disgusting. It is grotesque. Versus Dr. Krista Kamensky, who will be speaking at our event, will explain to you exactly the deadly effects of a mask, the decision, the choices you should make not to take an experimental gene therapy. She's the one to make recommendations, suggestions to my dad and mom not to take it at 92 and 90, and they're very healthy. It's not a game, guys. It's not a game. That's why, guys, get involved. Get involved, especially those of you in Facebook right now. Make sure you guys are following me on Rumble. Comment on Rumble. Get over to Rumble. Comment on a smartphone, same as you are on a live chat, smartphone, and then in the main section under the video, hit refresh and comment there. This is game on time, guys. A little more video, then we're going to conclude here. I want to continue with this, and then I'm going to show a video with my dad, another video from Frank Valentine, Second Amendment. Guys, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. What's going on right now in Afghanistan, that's right. It's horrific, Maria. It's horrific. And you won't hit us on 99% of even conservatives because they don't want to get banned.
Sure.
I'm already banned. Censored. Not on my email list. Not on Rumble. Not on Telegram. Make sure you are in our email list. You guys will see throughout the entire event tonight. You'll see scrolling on the bottom of the screen how to join Telegram, how to join Rumble, how to get more news by email. So I want to show this video of Frank Valentine. Yes, Frank Valentine.
A lot of different people, guns represent different things. To some it's a sport. To others it's just a hobby. They enjoy going to the range, shooting. To somebody it's a collectible. Well, to me, guns, they represent much more. They represent that responsibility. Responsibility on a few different levels. Responsibility, first of all, on an individual level. I have a gun. I buy a gun. I carry a gun. Now I take the responsibility, that personal responsibility, for my own life. I'm not relying on the police to save my life. I'm not relying on the government or anybody else. I take that responsibility, which is very important. But there is another more important.
You see what Frank is saying? This is why they're after our guns. And what's going on in Afghanistan, that would happen in America right now. It's happening basically in Chicago and happening in New York, correct, Christy? In LA. I mean, there's just death on the street. I mean, the murder rate and homicide is through the roof. So that's why it's so important. So important. Here's Frank Valentine, one of our keynote speakers, firearmsamerica.org founder. Amazing story coming from a Muslim country. The born again Christian. Took 11 years to get his legal immigration. 11 years to get legal to be a legal immigrant. We had a conversation today with Sabine, who's coming in from Arkansas, who was an angel mom. Her son Dom was killed brutally by an illegal alien. She's coming in for the event. Once again, she's part of our family. She's along with Maureen from Massachusetts, another angel mom. Guys, be to our event. Be here. We the People Fight Back event. Be here. It's gonna be, you'll hear on Sunday and Monday, and you'll see at the event we'll be doing man, I should have been there. Procrastination is demonic. It will always kill you. Procrastination, making excuses. Stop praying about it. If you're praying about it, that's God's answer. Do it. Because Satan don't want you to come. Satan's not going to answer that prayer. Satan in doubt and fear and decision. That's pretty strong, John. Sometimes somebody needs to hear something that cares about you. So here we go with Frank.
Responsibility is on primary group level. So your friends, I'm out with my friends. I have a gun. If anything bad happens, now I have the responsibility to defend my friends. Same thing with your family, same thing with your household. But the most important kind of responsibility that the guns provide is the responsibility on social level. As a society that is armed, has the responsibility to protect their constitutional rights, their freedoms. And it's that mentality that some of us, not all of the Americans, but some of the Americans, conservatives, have. They understand what it takes to be a free man, a free woman, is to take the responsibility for your own freedoms and, if necessary, fight for them. And a lot of people don't have that. And a lot of people don't understand it. And I see it a lot, especially with people coming from countries like my own, the country that has been oppressed with the tyrannical government for so long that even if you go and tell them exactly what they need to do, they're not going to do it because they have been oppressed for so long. They're not going to take their responsibility. They don't want it. It's sad.
And guys, that's why it's so important. And I want to give a big shout out. I'm going to show a video right now of my dad. My dad's 92. We made this video earlier tonight. It's about your family. It's about freedom. What are you doing about it? Are you going to make a decision to be vocal, to be someone who's out there, to be someone? And I'm excited. Mimi Schofield from Schofield Events just became a sponsor, part of a sponsorship. She has an opportunity to invite some high-end people to the event. And Sissy Smith, who we met at the event, and when I spoke at the Broward Broward Liberty Caucus event, correct? We met Sissy, and now she's coming to the event. She's in Fort Lauderdale, coming over to Naples for 2 days for our event. So that's awesome. Mimi is one of the sponsors, and also Mark and Carol of Mark of Excellence Construction became a sponsor support over the weekend. Freedom One Coffee out of Colorado, Kingdom Plan Advisory out of Florida is a sponsor and supporter. STZ Network out of South Carolina, Pretty Lips Company, Florida. Latasha, who was texting us today, she's so excited for the event. And Gwen Newvac out of Missouri is a sponsor. 239realestatedeals.com LLC. Barry and his wife Kim are sponsors. Lost World Museum, they got some great facts about David and Goliath. They're a sponsor coming from New York. Jeff Wallace in Mississippi, constitutional expert, right?
Yep.
And then Jason Beal, audio video extraordinaire, is a sponsor. Dr. Krista Kamensky, who's also one of the keynote speakers about mass COVID vaccine, how to build your. She's going to do a whole section on oxygen increasing food. Food you eat to increase your oxygen. All you hear at COVID is oxygen, respiratory. What do you eat? What do you consume to build your immune system, to build your oxygen? That section alone is a matter of life or death at our event. She's a sponsor. She's a speaker. It's going to be phenomenal. And then Biologic Center coming in with 8 people from Tennessee, correct?
Yes.
For the event, it's going to be tremendous. Stephen Halley from Ohio, sponsor and supporter. Kathy Friedrich from Massachusetts, sponsor and supporter. Guys, it's so powerful. This event's going to rock. WeThePeopleFightBackEvent.com. Call or text 561-847-3467. Be here because it's about your family. It's about freedom. It's about making a decision. It is so, guys. I can tell you right now because we put together our name tags. Our name tags are top notch. Our name tags, these are not like, literally this name tag and our food, the 5-star food, right? Yeah. Gourmet lunch, our VIP dinner, the special entertainment. It's going to be phenomenal. And we finalized our workbook today, 20+ page workbook. It's just awesome. And all the gifts that come, we have a special gift from Mike Lindell and My Pillow. It is going to be an epic event. Be here. We the People Fight Back event is tremendous. Here's a quick video from my dad I made tonight. You didn't even see it yet because I made it when you were in the car, right? Here we go.
It's all about. It's my dad, 92 years young. Say hello.
Hi. Hello.
How awesome is the flags?
They're great.
Flags are out every day at your house, right?
Yep.
How important is the flag?
It's the whole country.
Flag is everything. It's all about the flag. Don't let them steal the freedom. We the people fight back peacefully. That's what we're doing next weekend. We're educating, empowering people. The flag, freedom, we the people, right?
We the people.
Faith stands and fear runs. The flag blowing in the wind. Kick it up a little bit. Get the wind going now. Here's the wind. Here we go. Loosen it up. Flag cranking. Faith stands and fear. A little selfie video. How young are you?
92.
92 years young, baby. We the people fight back. Don't let them intimidate you. Never cower down. One nation under God, in God we trust. Pledge of allegiance, right?
Yep.
Game on. See ya.
Guys, it's so important. What are you fighting for in America? What are you fighting for in America? And tonight's show is brought to you by Conservative Marketplace. And I want to thank all of you that have invested in products on the Conservative Marketplace. In case those of you not familiar with it, I'm going to show a quick 6-second commercial. And I want to thank you guys for patronizing it. I want to thank you for supporting the fellow businesses, supporting the products and services in there. Because this is, so many of you ask, hey, how can you support us? What can you do? So here's a quick, this is a little message from our sponsor tonight. Guys, I appreciate it. ConservativeMarketplace.com. Write that down. Conservative Marketplace. Bookmark it. Share it with your family and friends, your fellow patriots. Share it on all social media platforms. Email it out to people. And guys, we have an amazing products. Thank you, Anna. You're awesome, Anna. 5% of proceeds goes to Heartbeat of Miami Pregnancy Care Clinic Center. Free shipping, handling on all the orders. Probably should show you support for America. All of my books I've authored are in there. And my most recent one, to Make Capitalism Great Again book, is in there. Faith Stands and Fear Run, the shirt, the wristbands, the patriotic hats, the pins, artwork. ConservativeMarketplace.com. We appreciate you sharing that, supporting it. And on that note, guys, this has been a tremendous show. Share it. Thank you for subscribing on Rumble. Thank you for subscribing on Telegram. And we'll be live tomorrow night. I believe I'm going to have a great guest. I think we have Eric Corcoran may be live tomorrow night from the event. Any final words, Christy?
No, great show.
Phenomenal show, guys. Pray for everyone. Stand up in America. Pray for strong and no weak prayers. Pray for the demons to be casted out, to rebuke and pray the David prayer that someone gets strong to David killed Goliath, cut his neck off, and brought his head back. So they want to do to all of you. This isn't a game. I mean, this isn't a game. That's right. We the people, indeed, God's people, fight back in the name of Jesus, and this validation releases empowerment and the courage needed to speak out. Amen. God bless you, John and Christy. Amen. This is the warrior season. I have my sword, as all of you know. I have my Gideon sword, but David had a sword too. What did David do with the sword after he used the rock? He used the sword to cut Goliath's head off. Well, that's pretty visual. That's the truth. That's biblical. That's biblical. And David was 800 pounds, 125 pounds of body armor. Goliath. And he had someone carrying his sword. And little David with a rock, empowered by God, took him out. And then took his knife and said, gone, took his head, put it back to the other giant. I said, look, at least leave us alone. Wow, John, that's pretty brutal. No, it's biblical. No, it's biblical. It's biblical. That's why, but it took faith. It took courage. And that's what we do. We, the people, fight back. This strength. And Nemu, it's awesome. You're coming in with your husband. I can just tell what you post. And I know you had a conversation with my wife. You are going to leave that event so strengthened, so empowered, because that's what we do. There are people listening to this right now. There's more you could do. God has a calling on your life, but you can't do it alone. You can't do it hanging out on Facebook all day. Definitely not Facebook. As the young lady said earlier, when I was on Telegram last night, Sherman was on every one of my shows. He couldn't find me. He disappeared. That's why it's Telegram. Once again, Telegram, Rumble, and our email database. So make sure you guys are in our email database by going to cbjupdates.com. All right, I'm going to conclude. God bless you guys. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being a patron. Whatever we can do for you, we are here for you. Call or text 561-847-3467. And I appreciate you. We just went live on my wife's YouTube channel, which we've got 2 strikes already. So we'll be off that shortly. So those of you that are on YouTube tonight, definitely go over to Rumble because you're used to watching on a video streaming service. So definitely go over to Rumble. Just go in a search bar, put in CBJ Real News. I think we're about to pass 38,000 subscribers. So I appreciate you guys being on there and commenting. Anything we can do, we're real. This is live. This is not recorded. We record. Every show we do is live, and we're very interactive. We love you guys, and I appreciate you. What Chris and Steve just said. God bless you and your family, brother. Best believe they will blame President Trump. Difference is President Trump would mess them up on the way over the border in a drone strike. Obama welcomes them. That's right. So thank you, Chris, for commenting. Being part of our Rumble communication. You're awesome. And guys, good night. God bless you. Whatever we can do, we're here for you. Nemu, travel safe. Looking forward to seeing you at the event. Sissy Smith coming in on a VIP ticket from. How about the food though at our event? It's pretty awesome. All right, guys. Good night. God bless. Till tomorrow. We love you. We care about you. We believe in you. Remember, faith stands and fear runs. Thank you for patronizing conservativemarketplace.com and sharing with your family and friends, and we appreciate that. Just take a look at Conservative Marketplace. Take a look what's in there. Someone listening to this is massively blessed. Pick up 50 hats, 100 hats. Bless others and share with other people. Good night. God bless. You're awesome.
Thank you to Mike Lindell for this very special MyPillow offer you're about to hear.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. For a limited time, you can get a queen-size premium MyPillow for the lowest price ever. Regularly $69.98, now only $29.98. You can adjust MyPillow's patented fill so you have the exact support you need regardless of your sleep position. It comes with a 10-year warranty, it's washable and dryable so it stays healthy, and it's 100% made in the USA. I'm also going to give you deep discounts on all my MyPillow products, including my Giza Dream bed sheets, my mattress toppers, bath towels, and so much more. That's $29.98 for a queen-size premium MyPillow, the lowest price ever, and deep discounts on all my MyPillow products.
And now, go to MyPillow.com and use promo code CBJ to take up to 66% off your entire purchase. Thank you for listening to this special episode of the Conservative Business Journal podcast. To subscribe to the podcast, go to cbjrealnews.com. Once again, to subscribe, go to cbjrealnews.com. To be a guest on the podcast, interview John DeLemme, or find out how to advertise on the podcast or in the Journal, call or text 561-847-3467. Thank you for listening, and let's keep America great.